is Australia's gold, right, which sits, well, in theory at least, over in the Bank of England.
That's right, and that's more of a look. As I said to someone last week, I don't expect them to ever admit to ever bring our gold home. I shouldn't be laughing when I say that, because I don't know why they don't. I don't know why they just sit there and expect us. It's okay to leave it in England, but it's even stranger when the RBA have admitted that the Bank of England admitted to them that they've had fake gold bars and duplicate serial numbers. And they also know that serial numbers, the date of refining on our gold bars, I've sent the serial numbers of our gold bars. I've asked for them, and actually I was quite surprised the RBA actually gave me those numbers. They've given it to me in confidence, but I'm holding the right to actually release those serial numbers, because as far as I'm concerned, if they belong to the Australian people, the people should have a right to know what the serial numbers of those gold bars are, step one. But what's even more concerning, I'm happy to disclose this, is that because I think it's the public should know this, is that those gold bars have been refined since 2015 onwards. So the earliest gold bar, there's a range of gold bars, and there's a range of data refining from 2015 right up to 2020. So question is, where were our gold bars before then? Have they been melted down, or did they not exist? Yet again, it's like what's been going on with our gold. I mean, I asked Guy DeBale a couple of estimates ago when he was still Deputy Governor, when did we actually ship our gold to the Bank of England, and he didn't even know. And maybe, I don't know if we've ever had our gold here in Australia, but it's not just about the 6 billion or 80 tonnes worth of gold worth about $6 billion that belongs to the Australian people that matters. Gold exports in 2021 were worth $28 billion to Australia. And that's probably gone higher since the gold price has been a bit higher lately, so it could quite possibly be over 30 billion in the last year or so. That's 50% of what our iron ore and coal exports. I think they both do about 60 billion the last time I looked, when I am a year out of date, but coal might be a bit higher this year. But that's $30 billion worth of exports that if the RBA are colluding with other central banks to lease gold, and Alan Greenspan admitted in the late 90s, he said that when he was head of the Federal Reserve in the US, he said, look, if the gold price takes off, central banks will lease gold out to keep the price down. And I suspect that's the same thing now. Now, the RBA, have, as far as I'm concerned, misled me last week. They've misled me before, because they claim that by leasing gold out, it actually helps the producers. That's complete and utter rubbish, because if you're leasing gold, you're actually forward selling gold. And when miners hedge, and some miners have to hedge, they want to lock in some prices so that they've got certainty of income, they're also forward selling gold. So you can't have both sides doing the same thing. If the RBA was supposedly helping producers with their hedging, they would be buying that gold at a fixed price today for some time in the future, but they're not. They're leasing it out. So yet again, they just get away with lying in estimates, because they seem to think that we don't know what we're talking about. So there are a number of issues I have with the RBA, as well as many other departments. We won't go there today, but